Good morning, Capricorn. Welcome to this general sun, moon, and rising reading. Pleasure to be here. If you do like my videos, please feel free to contact me using the official email below. All right. Just a word of, well, not warning as such. Well, it is a warning, I suppose. Okay. You'll only find me on YouTube, the official me. This YouTube is my kind of designated site for you for Emrys Tarot, right? I have no affiliation with any other social media platform. So if you see my site, there are people there that's taken my site and put them on other social media platforms. Please do not give money. Okay, it's not me. It's not a scam. I'm not even a member of other media platforms. All right. I only use YouTube. If you're really skeptical, please feel free to use the email in the description box below. If you want to book a reading, contact me. I'll be more than happy with the information of your phone number to arrange a quick call for a couple of minutes just to prove it's me. But please do not give money willy-nilly to Emrys Tarot on other social media platforms. All right. YouTube, fine. Anywhere else, not fine. You know, a lot of you are struggling to make ends meet as it is. You know, and I don't want to see you scammed. It's not good for you. It's not good for me. It's certainly not good for my reputation. You know, I work hard with this channel. I endeavour to give the best I can in my readings, whether private or on here. And, you know, for some very dubious people, using my hard work to gain quick money is not my idea of fun, okay? Anyway, I'm not going to harp on about it. Let's see what's going on with you. Your person, okay. Star card, could be dealing with an Aquarian. There's that Aquarius energy. The Aquarius energy of hope, new ambitions, new life even, a renewal here. Very, very hopeful energy. There's recovery here. If you've had an operation or had an illness, I can see recovery here. All right. There's the recovery of a relationship in the sense that it gives you the decision to come to terms with your past or whether you want to let it go or pursue it. All right. Your person is very hopeful that they can sort something out with you. All right. This person just wants to relax and be themselves. Because the kind of the guidance with the star card is just be yourself. If you're going on a blind date, just be yourself. Right. This person, I'm kind of getting this for some of you, this is very fresh. You may not have even met. You may have talked, but you haven't met. Right. There's certain aspects about their situation that they want you to know right off the ball. 9 of Wands. All right. This person has been struggling to gain independence, to be free of something here. They're feeling very conflicted. All right. Whatever their situation, they've got split loyalties, they've got split passions. Like I say, they may even be dealing with a lot of other people all at once. They're trying to put some resolution to their situation. They're very conflicted about their feelings for you. They're very passionate about you. They want to do things with you. Okay. And it's like their imagination is running wild, but there is certain practical aspects about this person's situation, such as obligations elsewhere. Okay, with the 3 of Pentacles, it's kind of like they want to go back to basics with you. All right, they have got certain obligations monetarily and morally. All right, with another person or another situation, but what they do want is a fresh start with you. They want to bring all this to some kind of conclusion, to some kind of point, and get some real focus. The Ace of Wands to me is like a fiery climax. It's bringing situations and it's a coming together. It's a concentration of energy. And then all of a sudden it gets to that point where decisions are made. There's imminent change. There's communication. There's this spontaneity about the Ace of Wands, but it is a new beginning. There's a really refreshing energy around this person. All right, and if you're dealing with an ex, you can expect them to come back in an entirely different energy to what you left them. Your energy. Four of Wands. You're home loving at the moment. You don't know whether to give this up. You want some kind of mutual consent with this person or with somebody. Right, you want to find practical solutions. You're in this Two of Swords energy. You don't know whether to implicate yourself or not. Right, it's with an ex, you've wised up to this person. You know, you're in a pretty restricted situation here. You're putting mental blocks up. It's like you're consciously stopping yourself getting involved too quick. All right. You're feeling very confident. You're thinking very practically. Ten of Pentacles. It's like your energy is, well, if I give my home, my house, my situation up, my job, etc., to come with you, because some of this is distance, it would mean relocation. It's kind of like, are you willing to do the same? It's kind of like, you know, you're willing to talk about this, the future, but you're feeling very practical. You're feeling in your present situation where you're living, where you're working, you've outgrown it. You feel it can't give you any more than it is doing it. I'm getting for some of you, there's this mundane energy, this mundane feeling, this stagnation, routine. I'm picking up the words routine, routine, routine. In work, I'm seeing you being offered jobs or the chance to do many things. It's like you've got many choices here, but you're conflicted. You don't know which way to go. You don't know which would be best for you because, you know, you're pretty stable at the moment. There's kind of radical change here, but you're not ready for it or you're not accepting it. In a relationship, there is change. I told you, there's somebody who's coming back in a very refreshed energy, right? In a job, you are trying to create something new, get yourself established somewhere else, or create a site or your own business. All right, there's a huge desire here. This death card is transitional. It no means give up your job until you've got something else in place. And I'm not telling you to. There's nothing worse than saying, okay, on a spur of a moment, because of anger or frustration or whatever, saying to your boss, right, you can keep this job, I'm off. And then 2 weeks later, you think, hang on a minute, the bank balance is not going to sustain this. I'm picking up here travel. I'm picking up here the satisfaction. I'm picking up this energy of a fresh approach to this, a fresh outlook. There's a fresh outlook to life and a lot of areas in your life. I am seeing renouncing the past. You've got the Chariot, the Cancer energy here. I've got Aquarius energy. I've got Scorpio energy. I can see emotional decisions being made in a relationship, a very strong bond, and it's like you can't help yourself, or they can't help themselves. They're saying, okay, we've got together now, what do we do? I'm seeing some kind of victory and you feeling pleased with yourself, a sense of achievement. Some of you are taking a rather intuitive path with a relationship. But a lot of you are letting the past go slowly but surely. I'm getting this kind of as above, so below. You know, there's a big change in the universe, in the energies, and now in practical terms, there's also opportunities for you to work together, okay, on a practical sense as far as jobs, prospects, money, houses, property, whatever. Accomplishing, I'm seeing some kind of accomplishment here, cultivating something brand new. I'm seeing long distance communication to begin with. That communication has the chance, the energy of becoming face to face. If somebody is willing to step outside their comfort zone, maybe it's you, but I'm seeing travel here. I keep saying that. I'm seeing here traveling for a specific reason, whether this is personal or career wise. But I'm seeing travel for a specific reason will give you some kind of victory. It'll give you clarity. It'll enable you to make a decision, and you're coming out of this decision mode. You might even only be spending a short time in another city, another country, whatever, but it's enough time to sort out the problems between you and hopefully come onto the same page. Some of you will move on. Some of you will go forward with this relationship, okay, and sort it out. It's going to take time, right? But initially there is some very fast changes. But I'm picking up a very fresh energy. So whether you're single, you're dealing with an ex, you're dealing with a marriage, whatever, there's a real injection of fresh energy, right? Finances, you want to become self-reliant. There is a job opportunity there. It's possibly something you've never done before. It's something where you've probably got to sign a contract or commit to it long term. All right, it would mean a different lifestyle. For some of you, this job is in another country. I'm even learning another language. Some of you have got two very distinct possibilities here. It would mean getting you're kind of coming into the energy where you're sorting your priorities out. All right. I'm picking up illumination where there wasn't any hope or job prospects. Now all of a sudden there's a job offer coming out of the blue. It might not be on the face of it, what you conceive as a very good offer. But with this, I'm kind of getting it's where it could lead to long term. In other words, it could create other opportunities. I'm seeing in finances a repaid debt of some kind. Maybe you lent some money, I don't know, but there's a repaying of a debt here. With your finances, there's something here coming out of the blue, but it will enable you to kind of at least get started in any new projects you want to do. All right. I'm actually getting here a child, for one of you, you supported a child through college and they're repaying that debt because now they've got a very good job. It's, it could take a couple of years, 3 years, whatever, but there's somebody here repaying a debt. The guidance with finances, be very careful about, being too over generous, not only with feelings, but letting your feelings guide you. Somebody, you lending money purely out of generosity. That's what I'm getting. I am seeing opportunities coming your way as far as, of course, you've got to put yourself out there. Okay, but I'm seeing if you're applying for jobs of response, it probably took a long time coming. There's something here that was hidden is coming to light out of the blue, literally. Take care. Speak soon.